the Beasley Factor. As you can see, it's been a minute since I did a stream slash post, whatever. So, we're on Dragon Quest. So the last episode, which was about a week and some change ago, we met up with one of the new characters, Eric. We got out of prison. Here we are. Yes, sorry for the long delay. So to reward you guys, I'm going to be doing Dragon Quest for, I'm going to do an hour and a half stream tonight. Then I'm going to do an hour and a half stream on Friday. So we can kind of catch up. But, yes, there's going to be a lot of things we're going to try and knock out here. Oh yeah, we got to talk to the old lady.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village... Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We're...
Alright, so we obviously can't go back to Cobblestone because it's heavily guarded. But,
Cobblestone,
yeah.
eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got... Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Alright, so we just got our first ally. There's going to be many other characters that's going to be joining us, and they all have different abilities, which I'll explain in detail, so that way you guys have an idea of what team needs to be formed. I'll explain that. I ain't gonna let y'all read all that. So what it just showed is pet power. I'm just collecting all the quests. So remember, I will be doing an episode where I do every single quest in the game. So we're just gonna collect them all, and we're just gonna make it happen. I might accidentally complete some, but I don't think I will. But anyway, pet powers. So pet powers is something where your characters will improve their stats. So some characters will improve their strength, defense, and speed. Other characters will improve their magic. It just depends on the type of character. Pet powers are very important because pet powers allow you to do special attacks that involves 2 or more people. So I'm going to give you guys helpful tips on how to use the pet powers, how to save the pet powers, and the main character, as I show y'all how to upgrade him, he will have the capability of pepping up without waiting. So yes, this game is awesome. I know one thing, I need them to... Wow, is this really happening right now? Is this really happening? Alright, yeah, we're gonna follow orders just so I can freaking heal. Make sure healing. Just attack. So if you was to, that's a good thing we're doing this for learning. And that's stuff by 2. If you was to do follow orders, oh, I just got a comment. I don't know who this is. Let's check. Really gonna just keep calling for backup? Really? Let's see who has decided to grace us with their presence. Oh man, that's funny. So I'm gonna give y'all a funny story. So I told my friend Marcus that I was going to play 2K tonight and you know, upgrade my basketball player. But as you can see, I am playing Dragon Quest right now. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I will play 2K, Marcus. I will play 2K, so don't worry about it. We'll make it happen. I know one thing. I've been on this battle for a while now. Like, a while. And I'm finally making some progress. They just want to keep coming back. Definitely not fighting the guy right now. I should have been able to level up because I just knocked down like so many people. Yeah. Give me the level up. Alright. So every time you level up, you get skill points. Let me see skill points right away. See, we just did a quest, but we're not gonna go to it. But that's how you do it. When both members are pet powered, you can just use the special ability. So much has happened. Okay. As I said, we're gonna fight every new enemy that we see. So thankfully we got 2, so we can go ahead and knock this out. A lot of you guys have been worrying about the Mario Party episode. That will be up tomorrow. Just had to make a few edits. And I'm gonna just do it. Very funny episode. Just, had to make some changes. Had to make some changes. So, we will be doing more Mario Party stuff. I've just been slacking. And thank you to those who subscribed to me recently. I appreciate that. Spread the word. We're definitely gonna have an NBA 2K20 series in the near future, but I have to. Kind of following orders right now, just because I don't want nothing crazy to happen. So, but I'm trying to fight as fast as I can. These characters. Let's see if we get a level up here. All right, so that's good. All right, so let's go over the skill points. So as you can see. There's a lot of skills that we gotta acquire, and the more skills we learn, the more skill points that we're gonna need to acquire. So let's go to my character first, and there's 4 different categories. Your main character, well, all characters will have the ability to wield different weapons. So depending on how you want your character to be, I'm gonna do swords. Maybe I'll use great swords to see if I can get an increase in attack somewhere, but other than that, I'm going to be doing swords. So there's Luminary, let me see, so that, as you can see, they have the pep chance plus 5%, and then I think this is the one where, if you activate that one, then you could just use it at will, you could just pep up at will, but we're gonna learn Flame Slash. There are weaknesses in characters, so that's going to come into play. Eric wields knives. He will not wield a boomerang or a sword. So I'll explain why later on. But we're going to teach him this. Get an increase in attack power. And then we're done. Yes, I will get content in. I need to get back on track. So, get back on track. I think it's appropriate to do quite wisely. So just speed things up here. You see the beautiful Saints flag above us, you know. I was very stressed on Monday night. That freaking Houston Saints game was out of control. It was out of control. I was losing my mind from start to finish. So, these items are going to come in handy later. We're just going to keep fighting the enemies in front of us, and because I need to get experience. Definitely get experience. Get him out of there. Done. There we go.
Who else wants some?
Alright, so we get another level up. So that's awesome. Nope. We're going to build up our skill points. And then we're just probably going to learn 2-3 abilities at one time. So, I feel so bad that I kind of hate not posting nothing Well, I mean, it's been 5 days since the Mario Party 7 episode 1, so it's not too bad, but, you know, I was going crazy and posting like 3 or 4, so it kind of balances out, but hey, we're here now, right? We're live, and we're here. So, you know, I already gotten crap about the 2K already, so, you know, just... it's good to have people to keep you accountable. So this is kind of where Eric kind of grew up at. As you can see, it's not much to scream and shout about, but there's a lot of things we can do.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and about a year ago, me and Dirk, they got wise and pulled me in eventually.
Alright, so now
right down there is the big... After all, time to go liberate that...
I'll be right back. Yeah, I just heated up my food. Oh, just heated up my food. So remember the pink bubbles tell you where to go. So you kind of have an idea where to go already. Let's go hit up the weapon shops. So you always, anywhere, anytime you go to a new area, I'm broke. So that's basically what they're telling me is I'm broke. I can buy this. So yeah, definitely want to hit up the shop. As I was saying before, it's hard to make money in this game, so you have to do a lot of fighting. We're gonna skip the item shop. Let's see. I don't even think I have no money now. Now that I bought that freaking knife. So we will give my character a leather shield. Yep, we're broke. So we're broke. I think that's about it. So yeah, we'll continue on. Alright, so you see the symbol with this lock here, needs a key. There's gonna be some magic doors, like is this one, I think there's a silver one, and so we need a particular key to open those, and those have great items, so we're definitely, where do I need to go? I think I need to go in here, right? Okay, maybe I don't. Let's see. Oh, no, I need to go in here, that's right. Maybe I don't know where I'm going. Let me see. Let's talk to this guy. I really don't. I should know where I'm going. I beat this game. I'll show you this way. This way. Character climbs pretty quickly. Let's see, we gonna go. Let's talk to them. Oh yes, that is right. Okay, I know now. This is where I need to go. You're right. Oh, that big old pile. set right now. Oh, here we go. I was like,
This is the spot. Now, it was around here. It's definitely here. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Oh, wait till I get... I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there.
alright. So, figure that out. Now we can go in that one building. We gotta talk to the guy. There we go. Now I know where I'm going.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Ruby! Ruby! Ruby runs the place. Which means we'll have to go. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
Bubble. Oh. Sorry. My bad. Alright, so yeah, let's go climb this watchtower. So the item, once again, we're looking for is the red orb. And it's a very important item, actually, in this game. But they have no idea how important it is right now. So, you know, it's funny, you know, playing this game a second time and you kind of know what's going on in the story. And it's pretty entertaining.
Get out of here! Go on!
Pretty entertaining. So.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Found Ruby. Yeah, you just run down. You won't lose any damage.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. You saw her heading back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows. Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
To our rumble. Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did you'd like to sell?
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cashiers, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where will he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the ore. And all so he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs.
Alright, so the red orb is not in this area. Where's the dog Alright, so we need to go. I think we have there already. But then we gotta go to the item shop and get the water. Which, I'm broke right now. So it's very important that you get a lot of fighting units so you can get some money. I don't even have it. Let me sell something here. Sell this pocket. There we go. Get the holy water. Get everyone. I guess I'll carry it. And we will go. So if I'm looking to my left, I'm looking at my phone to see how much time I have left, so bear with me, I'm gonna do that a lot. Right. Let's make it happen.
Halt! This gate leads to the nut. Ah! No! No! Not the dog! Anything but that!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
Alright. Time to go into the city. Alright, we're in Heliodor. Alright, so here's the map. We have 2 quests to collect, and we have to talk to the pink bubble. So, Oh, I'm trying to remember. You gotta remember, you can't be seen or wanted, so take the look. So when I first started playing this game, I spent a lot of time in this area because I didn't know what to do, or I didn't know where to go, and I was getting lost a lot. But I have an idea now, and I beat the game, so trying to get y'all more and more cutscenes. Well, this is where we're going right
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed.
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's Rick.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands. You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Alright, so we met up with Eric's partner in crime, so now he's shot. Trying to get y'all as many cutscenes as I can.
So?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the Kingsbarrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The Kingsbarrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill two birds with one stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King Sparrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the only way to get there.
Alright, so now we gotta head downtown. But remember, we gotta go back the way we came, because we can't be spotted. Actually, I think we could, but I guess we're doing it the right way, huh? Back downtown we go. Let's see how much time I have left. Alright, we're making a good time here. Just jump. Boom. And right here. Alright, let's see. Keep rolling. Gotta do some more fighting. Gotta get some experience. Gotta get some money. I'm broke. Which we don't need to work on that pile. So.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
Alright. Go ahead and get some fighting in. Let's work our way down.
Another one bites.
Like extra allies like they did the last time. I don't remember if we fought this guy again, but Eric is stronger because he has a better weapon, and he uses a skill to increase his attack numbers. So that's why. So you just one hit, folks. Now.
Another one.
That's good. Let's knock them all down. Yeah, I think that's all please let me know. It's a new enemy and I just
Who else wants?
And I'm gonna tell y'all gonna see some weird monsters on this game. I'm gonna be like, why did they make this monster? I'm just telling y'all right now. It's I'm gonna be like, what in the world is that?
Oh yeah.
Alright, we level 7. Nah, we'll wait till we get to level 8 on both of them One thing I like about this game too is when you level up, it's fully healed and it's all freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. Alright, easy. So I'm at level 7 now. Got my thumbs up. Alright. Like, so we need to go to other side. That is our next dimension. I don't have any money, so I'm not even gonna try. But yes, there's a lot of enemies here. Find a new enemy here. Bubble slime. So bubble slime is going to be in different forms here. Not good.
Another one bites.
Do I have like another or something? Go back to that sales guy because I have antidote. So I guess it is my lucky day. Might want to put the antidote on. Alright. So we are at the halfway mark of the stream, I believe. Already. These streams go by very fast. It's like... ready to get to level 8. characters more skills. For old time's sake. Alright, first boss. Still. These guys are so just fighting. Like, look at that. I can... I can heal too.
Ha!
Crushed. Making it happen. Getting our money's worth. Hey, a new enemy. Lips. Just weird looking creature. Like I said, this is nothing compared. Like I said, there's gonna be creatures.
Who else wants some?
Wow. Y'all thought that was wild. Y'all haven't seen nothing. I promise. This is crazy. Oh, come on. These guys, these bubble slimes be following you so quick. Oh, not poison. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So...
Look at that! A campsite! And just...
I agree. Let's heal up.
I still can't get over old Dirk. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yep, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top. And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden... Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. And I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot. There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet.
Alright, so now we can make items. Alright, so let's forge the sword. Alright, bronze sword. I do need a bronze sword to replace the sword I had. Alright, so let me explain this. So you can't, when you make items, they have to be in the green area, as you can see. And you're gonna learn so many different abilities that either speeds up, makes the meter bigger or smaller. There's so many different techniques, and you're gonna want to visit campsites every time you see one, because the forge levels up. So for now, we're just gonna bash this, and there's 3 locations. You see the 3 meters, and you're just gonna hit it. Alright, so it's in the green, so we can leave that one alone. So we just go to the next one. Boom. So you want it to be in the center. That's when it'll be. That's when you know it's like ready to go. But that was just luck. So once you learn more techniques, you'll better strategize on how to get the yellow for all 3 areas. So, but as long as you're in the green for each one, then you'll get a weapon. So you get a bronze sword +2. Alright, so perfectionist pearls. If you mess up an item, then the pearls will come in handy because they basically give you a redo of making that weapon. Well, since I did a great job making that weapon +2, then yeah, go ahead and equip it. First, cutscene. So that dog plays a role. So these things right here, you're gonna see these things all over the map, and you just use your luminary powers and all the luminary powers. So it gives you a flashback of what happened in the past.
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this,
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service. I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shit. Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble. Bye, doggy. Stay. An empty treasure chest. I think I...
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter? Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
Alright, so I guess you can say that's that tricky boss. So, yes, the dog. That dog is the woodcutter. So, yeah. So, pulling up your map is going to be very helpful. This is going to tell you where to go. As you can see, we got a pink bubble this way. Let's go ahead and take the guy out. That way the woodcutter can fix the bridge, we can turn it back to normal, and we can move on to bigger and better things.
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil! Hey, you're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this! Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you for my...
Lost number 2.
Ha! Nice!
Alright, they should both be at level 8. Nope. We're gonna wait till my character.
This can't be
Yep,
happening!
you got smacked.
Looks like the joke's on me this time.
Hey there!
Oh, look!
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way. And I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be my pleasure.
I would...
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
And now we can move on.
You don't hang about, huh?
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant. The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Does that mean anything to you?
It's something my dear old granddad told me about when I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. The source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root It's said that the world tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain. And that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about... It's all coming back to me now. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the world tree. And you've got great hair, too. Life.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
Alright. So I know y'all just got a lot of information. Guys and years. Like I said, we're going to be seeing those a lot, so be prepared for that. And we're going to continue on. Let's fight some enemies. Definitely need to get my character to level 8, so that way skills.
Another one bites.
Pretty experienced. Like
Who else wants some?
Alright. Got the level 8 and I learned Sizz. So now I can attack multiple enemies. Alright, so we both have 7, so we're going to go to my character first. Swords. Let's do attack increase. So as you can see, if we activate skill panels around the question marks, you'll just see cracks in them. So you have to activate panels around them in order to unlock the secret panel. Let's see. Dragon Slash, don't have enough for that, don't have enough for that. That's all we can do. Knives. So let's do critical hit chance. Alright, and that's all we can do. So these skills are very expensive. So, and you definitely have to train. Because they don't really give you many skill points when you level up. They expect it. All of the monsters. I'm trying to get you guys as much cutscene as possible. But you might see a new monster along the way. Anytime you see like some shiny push a tree. Oh, yeah, we got a chest. It is a good thing we're this way. Get slimes. Lips. Definitely on the wrong way. Let me see. So I'll go way down. Oh, my battery's low. Oh no. Yeah, I should survive. That's a little, next episode, I will say that our levels are going to be higher. So, the episode's going to end at level 8, but we're going to be like maybe 10, 11, or 12. So, that way we can progress through the game smoothly. And that shouldn't take me long to just knock him out since we fight wisely and get him up. In the next episode, we get to play our first dungeon, and we had a big boss coming up, so and a legit boss. We're back in Cobblestone. Back home. Let's talk to our mother.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house? What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and... Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant!
Well, a turn of events. My mother doesn't even know me. But as you can see, we're in the past. In the past. A lot has happened since we came back here. So, let's head to the tree. And that's very familiar.
My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. He went to look for Chalky.
Follow Gemma. Looks like we're getting the rest of cutscenes this episode, so I'm actually going to end the episode here just because my apartment, the neighbors upstairs are stomping, and I don't want that to continue to make noise as I'm streaming. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the Beasley Factor on YouTube. PSN is Nation 2200. And as you can see, we get to meet our younger self. See you next time.